question for the IRS, you could be waiting for months to get a response. Some local businesses have been left with few answers and a whole lot of concerns. News 4 Tucson's Chorus Nylander has more in tonight's investigation.
The IRS is backed up good, and businesses have been ravaged all over, and an unintended consequence from an old law has businesses that took out PPP loans worried. Owning a business in 2020 is like being in the middle of a dark tunnel with a dead flashlight, a hole in your pocket, unable to see your money falling out. Rachel Bronson, owner of Sticky Smoke Shop in Tucson, knows that feeling all too well.
We had to shut our doors down the entire month of April and the first week of May.
Devastating for a small business like hers. What little she had in savings, she spent on paying her staff through the closure.
Keep everybody afloat and out of the food bank line.
At the advice of her accountant, she didn't pay employee taxes known as 941s, awaiting a Paycheck Protection Program loan, believing there would be some employee tax relief if she wasn't approved for the loan, but she was approved and said she paid all of the taxes the very next day. But then the IRS sent a bill of $427.83 in late fees, money she simply didn't have.
I literally, between the rent, the utilities, and paying my employees, took my bank account to zero.
Her accountant filed responses to the IRS with no response, tried calling without any luck. Then in November, Rochelle received a letter from the IRS threatening to seize her property. Her accountant sending more letters disputing it, but still no response.
Who do I go to next? Who do I have to call? I honestly don't even know where to go from here.
Rachel's not alone. Due to the pandemic, the IRS acknowledges its services have been greatly impacted. It's moved some services online, but most needed communication will move at a snail's pace.
It could take months to hear back.
Thomas Rooney, a CPA with Arizona Southwest CPA Services, says it's hard to fault the IRS for what's been thrown at it, but he worries more about the big question mark cladding businesses, what to expect come tax filing day.
There's a lot of small business owners that are wondering where the help's going to come from.
Some thought the help was the PPP loans, but due to an old law, Rooney says businesses that took out the loans can't claim business expenses as a tax deduction.
And though the income side is tax-free, the expense side won't be.
We didn't think much beyond the fact that it was just a traditional loan.
Just 2 doors down from Sticky Smoke Shop is the Parish Restaurant. Co-owner Bryce Ziegler says his business needed the help from the loan, but not being able to claim expenses as a deduction could make it all in vain.
We needed the loan in order to make the payroll. Now, if we can't deduct the expenses, for us and a lot of businesses, that could potentially mean having to report a profit in a year that's almost laughable.
We're close to an agreement, but we need to finalize it.
Congress is aware of the discrepancy, and there has been bipartisan support about allowing the deductions as part of a massive COVID relief bill, but there's still a way to go before becoming law, and so much at stake for business owners like Ziegler.
The uncertainty from week to week, month to month, makes it very difficult to make daily business decisions. How could I plan to potentially either pay taxes or not? It's when you don't have any money, makes it difficult.
Congress has reached an agreement on a COVID relief bill that would undo that old law. If you have a story you'd like us to look into, reach out to us at investigators@KVOA.com or call our tip line at 955-4444. Investigating for you, Chorus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.